Whew, no intro needed. We good. We on. It's Monday. It's locker room talk. It's only me and Amare. Short one-on-one game. First to 10. Win by 2. Scores by 1. You know what I'm saying? Main Spider Can, aka Mr. AK. Follow the Blur Cartel on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. Get the YouTube numbers up. We good on every other platform, but the Twitch numbers can go up too. So I think we would push up for that. Other than that, locker room talk. The emasculated man.
Boy, that name is funny.
I'm just
Yo,
saying. I'm just saying what everybody else is saying. But we have our own opinions here, so there's neither here nor there. ASAP Goat in the building.
what's good? It's your boy Monray Hudson, aka ASAP the Goats. What do you mean by that? You will find out over the course of this recording. Of course, I am here to speak knowledge, speak understanding, speak wisdom, speak opinion, of course, and everything else under the sun. Come here, what we got to say. Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. Hit the bell, the notification icon, let you know when we're going live. We will be here. We will speak the truth, at least our truth.
Real ingredients, real niggas, Papa John's. So shout out to B.M.T. Business Mind Talk. Shout out to Overall 99 Media. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. Shout out to What It Sound Like. But we here and we're going to talk about the alleged emasculated man that is the ASAP Rocky, allegedly for the British Vogue cover. He's walking behind the billionaire wife Rihanna, holding the son. But the Negroes got something to say about it. The emasculation of men continues. You can already tell who's the man in this relationship. That dude about to be a proud mother of 2. What are we talking about? And then the fellas is engaged to get Rihanna pregnant. What are we talking about? Why Negroes having a field day with picking on ASAP Rocky? I mean, he's in the forbidden yams that you just seeing on the damn screen. So I don't know how he's emasculated. But other than that, BMT, Business My Talk in the building, the emasculated man, the emasculated Negro. How do you feel about the ASAP Rocky and Rihanna? Just like they was going in on him. They're still going in on him. He had to support his wife during his girl. Is that his wife? Or is this his baby
That's just a
mom?
girl. That's his baby mama. That's a baby mama.
He was there supporting his baby mom in the Super Bowl. She's putting on that performance that Goldberg called disgusting, but Goldberg has had a great match in over 10 years. But that's neither here nor there. Is the role switch? What's going on? What are we talking about?
Look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I want to see, and I want to personally see and meet the brother who would willingly turn down a potential relationship with Rihanna and them beautiful yams. Like, this is the same beautiful Rihanna that we done said multiple times, chilling with our homeboys and everything, man. Rihanna, boy, if I had a chance, like all of that. And brother in as far as we know, a committed relationship with her, then shout out the club a couple times. And now everybody want to bash him based off one picture. See, it's amazing how much we can all tell off one picture. Because I promise, just one random Vogue picture, and everybody just happens to know how this relationship is going and everything. Mind you, she is a billionaire. Like, this woman is a billionaire, got connections to other billionaires and other things around the world, and we supposed to bash him for because he is not a billionaire. He just happens to be second in the picture. Even though we don't know nothing of what's going on.
We're bashing him for playing his position.
Like, it's brothers and people all around. I'm gonna say people, because it's not even just brothers, but it's people all around the world stressing over shawty that work 9 to 5 at McDonald's, and he got billionaire issues, but we trying to bash him. Like, it's people that's stressing over people over Pookie and Ray Rays that don't work at all. But she a billionaire. He emasculated because he with a billionaire. What? Are y'all kidding me? Hit you, man? Did I miss something here? Like, as far as I know, he winning. but he would have been there. Knocked her up twice. Like, so apparently they cool enough to where twice. Like, did I like her halftime show? Not necessarily, but I mean, she was pregnant, so it wasn't really much she could do. But I was like this is what emasculated means. You get to be emasculated because you were a billionaire and you got potentially 2 kids with that billionaire.
So the people
down somehow.
So the people saying he's emasculated. Is this incel talk?
Man, they jealous. Like, bro, please. I promise you, 95% of them would switch they left nut to be where ASAP Rocky is right now. Like, did I miss something here? He is with a billionaire, beautiful looking woman, mother of his kid, potential mother of 2 kids. Did I miss something here? Like, ain't this where, a lot of people want to be? They want to be successful themselves with a successful woman or with a successful dude and have their kids by one person. Did I miss something here? Did the Vogue picture come with an entire essay detailing how their relationship is, that, she dictates how everything goes. She wears the bread. She got the nuts in the family. What she say goes. She don't do anything that respects his authority or manliness whatsoever, or respect his manhood or help him affirm himself. Did I miss all of it? Did the whole Vogue come with a section that detailed that, or are we just going off of one picture that's trending on Instagram and Twitter?
What else?
Like,
talk to him.
I must have missed something here. Like, I promise you, like, let Rihanna, we can say, let's just list off a bunch of beautiful women. Rihanna, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Halle Berry, any beautiful, successful woman with stacks of money and anything, roll on to Average Joe. How many Average Joes y'all believe is gonna turn that down and be like, well, nah, I don't want to feel emasculated by the internet for being with a beautiful, successful woman? Shit. Like, man, what are we talking about?
Hold on. Real quick. B.M.T. is ASAP Rocky, the emasculated man. After all what Monterey Hudson said.
They must send with a 5-story mansion talking about some man, please.
He's anything but that, man. And this is why I don't listen to old niggas, and I don't listen to dudes who get no boom boom or not secure in that of their own masculinity. First of all, I've done heard men complain and moan about the father should get the child. Well, guess what? Where's the baby at? Oh, right. The baby is in his arms. So that means the woman trusting her child, their child, in his arms. Nobody had this smoke. Nobody had this smoke for K-Fed when the Trailer Park Brad had Brittany, but somehow,
Not being sassy, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he was walking all behind her, wearing his little
accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
False accusations on the.
I'm just saying, like, the brother is like, it's like no matter what a black man do, he's gonna catch smoke. The second thing about it was, mind you, we've heard all the time these generation of older dudes who used to talk about running game on single mothers. Well, guess what? He's with his woman. His woman ain't even beating down his chest on, you have to get me a ring. You just got to be there, baby. Now, if that's not winning, mind you,
yeah, don't forget her influences. That Negro should be locked up right now, but he has the influence from her. I'm just saying.
No, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. Like, y'all forget, like, this man got in trouble, was locked up, not because he did something wrong, but mind he was defending himself. That's on camera. But his woman said, yo, I'm getting my man out of jail. Now, we know some of y'all Negroes, y'all baby mama would have left y'all ass and go jump on another peen. She actually went to go get hers. So this man ain't no broke. This man ain't no Dusty. This man ain't no Pookie. Every time I get tired of men calling him a Pookie, mind you, A$AP Rocky has been in fashion. He's spoken at colleges. This man has done tours. This man was doing his own thing. This is a multi-millionaire. He's not a struggling artist, so we could stop that. But some of his stuff still be banging in the club. He chose to let me stop my career and go raise my family. Now, a man saying that makes him emasculated. So we have it where the world is turning on a black man that says, I want to go raise my family. He ain't got to work. He ain't got to go on tour. This man, all he got to do is lay pipe and raise his family. And somehow the world came to an end. God forbid a Negro don't go back in the field and work like a dog, but the man actually is with his family. The magazine cover has nothing to do with him, but they're taking a picture as a family. They're taking a picture. He's not. It's like you can't. It's like that damn zesty list that we had to read off. Like if you breathe, you hold a baby, you wear some. He's not dressed up like that weirdo Doflamingo nigga in that last picture. This man wearing.
We're not gonna do Kang like that. We gonna do Kang like that.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Listen, bro. He better do. Like that? I'm sorry, bro. Kang gonna have to do something about them clothes, bro. He gonna have to. Listen. Hey. Boy, that's emasculated. That's emasculated. But it's not right.
None of my business. It's none of my business.
Listen, bro. He better do a good job of goddamn Creed, bro. He better do everything he can to Creed.
That nigga built like that. He could be Doflamingo all the fuck he want to. You know what I'm saying?
He can do what he want.
He could be Doflamingo all the fuck he wants. He built like that. You got it.
Listen. But see, that's the thing. It's easy to judge. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody damns us better than us, bro. And I mean, I'm not too worried about what the outsiders are saying. Because that's why I said, man, like other successful women and their men carrying the children or doing things, they don't get the same backlash like the black man or young black brother does. Like this man has his family. He's successful. Nobody knows what they are doing holistically. Like, mind you, they're going back and forth between countries, like doing humanitarian stuff, man.
We're talking about the,
you know what I'm saying?
Rocky.
So the thing about it, they're talking about he's emasculated or he needs to walk behind her. Like he's like, dude, I'm good. I'm good. Like I didn't hear nobody say.
Go ahead. BMT, let me ask you this real quick. Now they show the British Vogue. She shows up, you know what I'm saying? It's a photo shoot for her, maybe. I'm just saying allegedly. It's a photo shoot for her, and it's just like he show up, he getting dressed. He's like, who that? Oh, that's my man. You know, the photo shoot was just for you and the baby, you know, but he here with me. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Get yeah. I mean, he could jump in there. We could work out some shots. You know, I'm just if he a +1, then I got you. You know, we set this up real quick. I don't know. Was he the +1?
That would mean you would have to call. No, bro. But that means you would have to call Safari emasculated. You would have to call Kenneth Petty, all Nicki's goddamn dudes emasculated. You would have to call all goddamn.
But there's no picture with Petty being behind Nicki. He always been next to Nicki on the forefront.
Okay, right? So what do you call Safari?
What is Safari? He's a divorced individual. I mean, I don't know what the.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's like your wife is Erica Mena, so it's just like not really.
They doing more than that. They've been going wild on that magazine.
Well, no, I'm just saying. But when they were with Nicki, when they were with Nicki, nobody truly knew who Safari was. But unless you knew that Safari was the one who was actually writing her stuff, like. I mean, just saying,
yeah,
like,
we know that.
Right. See what I'm saying? Like, the thing about it was he already had a name before he got with the gal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're talking about Safari when he was just dancing in the background in the VMAs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, check the videos. Like, he was in the background doing stuff. Like, he didn't care. Like, he said, listen, as long as I know I'm getting the checks, as long as I know my name is on the paperwork, I don't give a damn how y'all see it. Like, shit.
Safari was definitely a Negro.
He was a Negro. Mm-hmm.
He was definitely playing his position.
Nah, we don't talk about that part.
I'm just saying, bro. But listen, if she's giving you the checks, you winning. If you doggone get in the bag, you winning. Like I'm just saying, it is what it is. Like when Hov wasn't on stage, I'm gonna be honest, and let's call it. When Beyonce will go on tour, did that make Hov less of a man when he jumped on tour on the Beyonce tour and started doing a song with his wife?
No.
Hold on,
So.
but hold on, but y'all see what I'm doing? That mind you, Hov stopped making music. Beyonce went on tour. Hov jumped on, put on 1 or 2 songs with her. Come on out, B.
You're not necessarily moving the goalpost, but you know, I see what you're
I'm
trying
not, but I'm just saying that it's like somehow you see supportive black men supporting their black woman, and now they're emasculated. Mind you, they're still getting their checks, but that makes them emasculated. But I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. This is a young brother. He still gets his bag and his royalties. He still has a clothing line. This man ain't broke. This man ain't beating on his woman. This man ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, like out there like Krishan and Blueface getting slapped around on camera and shit.
And
this man got his own thing, bro.
Man, that rabbit hole ain't going nowhere. My thing is just we take one magazine cover, just one magazine cover that was probably the spotlight for Rihanna anyway. We take one cover and we dive into the whole dynamic of their relationship for the past year and some change, 2 years, and we just like, oh, this is another example. It's one picture. Now, is he probably extra feeding off of it? Yeah, sure. I mean, like we said, A$AP Rocky ain't currently making music or anything like that, so of course he gonna feed off the attention. It's like I know Lena was saying, like, you know, he referred himself as a bad bitch. He feeding off of it. You think he cares right now?
I love bad bitches at my fucking prop.
He don't care. Like this man is like, bro, I'm with the mother of my children. She got billions. I'm taking care of. Like this is what we like. That blows me. It's just like, okay, buddy winning, and now we just like he emasculated. Like how did we get here? Like this is what we like. There are way worse episodes or way worse examples of men being emasculated, not only by their women, but by themselves even at some points. This is what we point to. This is where we go and we hang our hat on. Like this is the. I don't get it. I was like, but one cover, like it feels something like Rihanna, you know, bitching him out after the Super Bowl and somebody caught it on camera or something. I bet we got something to work with. One random magazine cover that they did specifically to get people to talk about. Like magazine covers don't do this just because they want people to talk about it. Or they don't.
I didn't even know niggas read Vogue. I didn't even know black people were reading Vogue like that. All of a sudden, niggas all damn.
It's British Vogue.
Like this is what it is. Like they do this just for these purposes, or they do this just for get people to talk about them. They obviously A$AP Rocky knows that. Like Rihanna knows that. Like, oh, we're gonna do this cover just like this to model her in front and to get people to talk about it. And people just took it hook, line, and sinker. And next,
well played.
Well
played, Rihanna. Really? Well played.
Well played. Let him live his life. Like he is sitting somewhere right now with his child and his girl. Ain't worried about nothing in the world, and people just like, man, he being a man.
Being great. That's all he can do is be great.
Man, and most of the people talking about he being emasculated, most of the brothers would hang they left nut to switch places with him.
But no matter what, they come back, bro.
I promise you,
and then they were showing the video of him running down the sideline while she was done her performance. Shit, I mean, doing the same thing.
You want him to sit there like Anthony Davis? You want him to sit there like Anthony Davis with a mean mug when LeBron was, you know, beating Kareem record? You want him to sit here like this and just be like, yeah, that's what man.
I'll be in the box like I'll be in the box like diamonds in the sky.
Like he's supposed to sit there and not support him. Like, this is why I lost it. Like, where's the balance between supporting your woman and just being emasculate? Where's the balance?
For black people, there's a thin line between supporting your woman and being a cuck. So I mean,
one picture from Vogue apparently is the deciding factor. Like if you get caught by Vogue or like, you know, from the back in the day, they act like it's Jet and Ebony in the past or something like that. They get caught on one magazine cover and it's over with. Like, bro, like that's what we talking about here. Like we talking about one picture, like it's the entire description of everything. It's a one magazine cover that was for Rihanna anyway. Right? I'm pretty sure if you go find an ASAP Rocky cover, you'll find ASAP Rocky all swole up with jewelry and everything, child under one arm like he got him in a headlock, and Rihanna with her head down, you know, kissing like his freaking chest or something like that.
Like he had
like that. And then all of a sudden they be on the other one, like, oh look, Rihanna's self-serving, and like, man, ugh. Like I can't.
It look like it's hurting your head over there. Are you okay?
I'm just saying, like, I think the thing about it is this, like, this is why whenever you raising or doing for your own or your family or your household, you got to just start separating yourself, because there's always going to be critics and critiques. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, especially as a black man, it ain't going to never be, there's always going to be some type of judgment. Why didn't you hold her hand? Why didn't you fall in the puddle when she got out? Why is your girl out there, you know what I'm saying, like, pushing the carriage and you ain't pushing it? Like, no matter what, I kid you not, you're going to always have a critique. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be some commentary overthinking the situation. So, I mean, God damn it, God forbid that, let's say you in the car feeding the child or doing something for your kid, but your girl's the one who gets out and she is goddamn pumping the gas. Whoa, what a bitch move. You got your girl out there pumping gas? Well, I'm feeding the kid. That's the woman's job. Well, it's actually both our jobs to feed our kid. I'm feeding the kid right now, and she's pumping the gas. Last time I checked, we both can drive. Like, I know some dudes, when they get off, they don't care to drive, whether who drive or whatever. Like, I've done heard so much stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
teamwork makes the dream.
It's the dream work. See, but that's common sense logic in the land of common sense. A lot of people disapprove of that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's never going to be enough for what these two are going through. You're always going to have somebody that's going to always have some type of, you know, bashing.
My man pushing strollers. I haven't seen a man push a stroller in a while, but there's a bunch of swaddle niggas out there. So shout out to the swaddle niggas. They got, you know, put the wrap around. They got the baby on the chest, John. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen one a man push a stroller in a minute. Actually, I did. Actually, I seen a man push a stroller in this morning going to work. So I'm
good.
But so I mean, so which one is it? Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, that's why I said, man. Like, there isn't a holistic line.
Real quick, B.M.T. To my knowledge, that men were having a struggle getting changing tables in the damn bathrooms.
Yep, that was
in the restroom. So are they emasculated for wanting to change their child in the damn restroom?
No, that keeps from a lawsuit.
Child, bro. Don't change your children.
Let them be in shitty diapers. Fuck it.
Listen, bro. For me, I am a retired disabled veteran, right? So I'm at home with my kids sometimes when I'm not working. Guess what? When I had the babies, guess what? I can't go inside the girl bathroom, or I can't stop grocery shopping and go inside of the doggone thing. So yeah, you know one thing, and shout out to goddamn Bilo. The woman said, "Hey, like, I'll take no, you don't have to change my child. I'll figure it out." And I had the dog put my foot at the door while changing my daughters. Mind you, I got twins, so you know one ain't gonna sit still. You know what they did? Sure enough, but you know what they did? They got a non-gender bathroom where they had a changing table. And guess what? The manager himself, him and his wife, they were owners of it. They said, "Sir, we used to see you come in here with your kids all the time." And I said, "Thank you." Yeah, that shit was awesome. I'm like, yeah, there are dads who do get their kids for custody. Yeah, we got to still change the kids' fucking diapers. We still got to do something.
How rare. Real quick, though, drop a like.
Go ahead, bro.
Drop a like.
Drop a like, yo.
Drop a like if you're watching on Facebook, drop a like. watching on YouTube, drop a like, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. That's all. Subscribe to all 3 channels over on 99 Media. B.M.T. Business Minded Talk and Blur Cartel, obviously. But a win for B.M.T. for getting to change the table in a non-gender bathroom, and then now there's gotta be a non-gender bathroom because it's just done that in the male bathroom. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, a win's a win, right?
It's small, but it's going to add up to the big ones. It is sad because actually a lady was like, I don't know about a man changing a girl. Ma'am, these are my girls. These are my girls, ma'am. These are my girls.
You know what that means? Dark Man Jeff, what's going on with you? We're talking about the non-emasculated ASAP Rocky throughout the arguments. Real quick, though, I learned something new today. I learned what the actual wording of incel was.
What did you?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? I learned what the actual wording was. I didn't know it was like shortened so significantly that you could just use it. But involuntarily celibate, that is what an incel is. I thought it was something completely different. So apparently it's a man that can't get bitches, or a man that can't get women to have intercourse with him, so that he's involuntarily celibate, and then he hates on other people that got the pimping in their genes. So it's just like, I mean, now I get it. Now I know. Involuntarily celibate. So you take the N and put the, I mean, and then there you go. I learned that new for today. Shout out to B.M.T. for getting all the love in the chat. The channel's still going strong. The followers still going strong. Mari, did you know what that meant from incel?
Did I know what the definition of incel was?
No, just the wording, just involuntarily celibate.
Yeah, I know exactly where it came from and stuff. It's just, there's a brother by the name of Kevin Samuels who, helped to make those kind of wordings very forward into like the regular media to where people didn't know. Well, unfortunately, he didn't go viral until he started talking about women. But to his early videos, years 40, and he definitely made it to where you were aware of what that word meant, because that's
piece of bro Rob.
But we don't talk about that part. We talk about the part where he was talking about women. Okay, we won't talk about that part. Wisdom. Wisdom is not a common thing in 2023.
Wisdom is not.
No, it's not. Common sense ain't common no more. Wisdom is not just a rarity. That mug is almost unseen because everybody think they got wisdom just because they got a platform and a place to put statuses. But it's crazy. I've come to understand it.
The next joint we'll put up, this joint right here.
And see, this is what we talking about, bro.
Hold on. This is exactly why some dudes be turning gay. It's cool to show your son some how to be a man, but in some ways you gotta hate your pops a little bit. When somebody shows you attention, you start to love them. Your son might see something in you to make him like men. All it takes is a broken heart. What the fuck? Okay, so apparently you can't be affectionate to your son and you're a father. So yeah. So you gotta hate your pops a little bit. You gotta I mean, so they won't play for the same team. What's up? Are they?
So I've come to understand. I've come to accept that fatherhood and the definition of what is good and bad fatherhood is starting to get lost in the sauce. I've come to understand that like we just got to the point where we were just saying that wisdom is even more of a rarity, and common sense ain't common. You do not have to hate your dad. You have to respect your dad. There's a key difference in that. You have to respect your father. But why would I ever want to learn and become like somebody that I share even a little bit of hatred for? Like, people really don't understand the definition of the word hatred. Like, anybody that I share hate for, that I have that much disdain for, I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be around them. So to say I need to share even a little bit of hatred for my father is wild to me. There are brothers, many brothers around the world that wish they had a better relationship with their dad, or that they were able to share some kind of affection with their father. Because a lot of media or a lot of random mindset will think your dad is just gonna be stoic, quiet, don't show you any emotion, be tough, toughen it out, deal with shit on your own. Nah, like good fatherhood has a good relationship with their child, to where they can talk to their child, to where they can give them examples of things to be like. You should want to find things that you want to be like in your dad. You should want to. But this mindset, like the last thing was, okay, you might end up finding something that you like about men and that kind of thing. You can say that about women. Like, if you want to take it to that aspect of, you might find something in your mother that'll make you more effeminate. Like you see how stupid that sounds? Like, no, like that's your mom and your pops. You're supposed to find traits in them that you want to find not only in yourself but in other people. Like this mentality, they would just, oh my god, that's so dumb. Like what kind of relationship to that person, anybody? What kind of relationship do you really want to have with a father? Like, just you want your father to not show you any kind of affection, to not like you, hit you upside your head apparently, or some shit like that. You just want your father to just be there, and just, like come on now, like he
wants his dad. He wants his dad, and he wants his dad in the recliner reading the paper. He comes down
with a Budweiser in his hand, with a Budweiser
in his hand, the belt in hand. You fucked up, right?
You want your dad to never show any affection to your mother, so that you don't have any good idea what a good relationship looks like in the future. That's apparently what you want now. Because that's what a lot of people are struggling with nowadays. They have no idea what a good relationship even looks like, because we've had issues with our moms and our pops, some of them not being together and all this. So we don't know what the freak good relationships look like. We don't know what good parenting looks like. We just out here finding shit out through songs that we listen to, Drake and ASAP this person and Lil this person. Nothing against Drake, just an example. We listen to music in the streets to find out how to parent our children, and find out how to be dads and shit like that, because statuses like this, quote unquote, make sense. I'm supposed to hate my father. Look, man, what the fuck? Like, I don't get this bullshit about my face, bro. Like, I'm supposed to hate my dad a little bit. No, you're not. You're supposed to respect him. Hate him.
Now,
find the person in your life that you hate, and you want to keep them around. The person that you hate, that you want to keep me around. Find me that person. Make it make sense to me.
You can have a healthy grudge with your dad, I think.
Like you can have a rivalry, a competitiveness to him, stuff like that.
It goes to sports, it goes to lifting the weights, just like wrestling your dad. Think I even respect you. Think you could beat up your dad. It comes a time when it's like, yo, I really think I could take this nigga. But hate is crazy. You shouldn't even use that word.
Make it make sense to me.
It don't even gotta be no sir, yes sir, unless you're in the military family, something like that. Depends on how you raised. But you should look up to your dad as somebody that's going to be on your side, but be stern, just like you're somebody you look up to, your superhero, stuff like that. Now I know we got those single parent households, just people raised by their mother, and like Monray said, you should be lucky. Just like you have a dad that's just like gonna raise you, steer you in the right path. It's like, all that good stuff. But hate, come on, we shouldn't be. Silliness like that should not be. But the internet is a lawless land where savages intrude to speak their opinions. But B.M.T, being a dad yourself.
I've had controversy with my father. It doesn't bring no kind of peace or justice. I'm trying to tell you right now, like, I do know there is an agenda of pushing a narrative of brothers having to fight their dad, or we should have to throw hands, or some kind of nonsense with our creator. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in an era where women would tell you, or people would tell you, your dad ain't shit. And a black boy would hear that. And he would have a vitriol disdain to that black man. You know what I'm saying? But we did want it feels different when you play little league. I'm sure we all play little league and or anything, and you want that man to be there to congratulate you, walk you there, or maybe a little girl wanted her dad to have a daddy daughter dance. Like I don't get this war on I should hate. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard some people used to tell that about, oh, your dad, he do this, he do that. Like I'm like, hold up, you're not going. Hey, you got to separate from us, but you ain't going to spew no venom about me to my seed and think you're going to sit at my table. Like the hell is this? Like where we do that at? But there is some people who have, yeah, like, hey, listen, bro, you can't come around my household talking like that. I'm just saying, you beat your kids. No, I discipline my kid because if I don't do it, then the world will do it. See what I'm saying? Like that's empowering. If a woman beats her child, a man do it. That's called color purple or some type of crazy ass shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, brothers? Like there is something out there. Like I always hear these things. Ladies, you gotta watch out for a man that want to quickly discipline your kids. Now that there is somewhat truth to that. Shout out to Hollywood. Two things can be right at the same time. Yeah, but I also understand that. Guess what? You can also have it where that man don't give a damn about your child. He don't. He probably didn't think about it. A lot of brothers actually go hard for kids that ain't theirs. They do.
Boy,
like
that's one right there. That's one right there.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers go hard for kids that ain't theirs. Make sure that they have made us. A lot of black men play stepdaddy, and you're telling and see you're making it hard for them to want to step or be fathers or actually stay in their father life. Especially when you're saying, hey, you gotta have some kind of vitriol. Wait, what? You ain't gonna hear that about them saying that to mamas. You're not. Mamas love it infinite. Nah, bro. Like let's get out of here with that nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start having to draw the line on some of these doggone prerogatives of agendas. Not saying I got anything against the ladies. Or I got anything against that of people. I just know that this type of rhetoric is dangerous. It is. You know what I'm saying? So my son, when he was mad, but I don't let him do what he want. He said the HATE word to me, Daddy, I hate you. And I said, son, one day you ain't gonna always have access to me. Then you're gonna wish you did. You know what I'm saying? And I taught him that. And now, like I said, man, that boy be playing Destiny, Mortal Kombat, all them games with me. My son loves what I do. But I'm saying, but you got a world that will tell us that we're supposed to be the bad guy and that we, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. That's what I said, man. ASAP Rocky, was he supposed to beat his kid? He supposed to harm his kid? Kanye love his children, even though we could say he's crazy, but that man loves his kids. It amazes me when they show black men and openly with their children, LeBron. If you look at majority of the black men, are you telling me that Bronny's supposed to hate his son? Bronny's supposed to hate his dad? That D-Wade, his oldest son, supposed to hate him? Like all these goddamn black men that have put their son in fields of empowerment, and Diddy, Diddy's children love him. They got nothing but respect for their daddy.
Well, that's a different.
Yeah.
Listen. But the thing about it, I get it. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. But however,
listen, your pop's dating your ex is kind of crazy, but
but hold on.
When you got money, that's different. I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hold on, bro. Because here's the thing about it is Diddy's son. If y'all don't watch Diddy's son, his son emulates him down to a T, to the dressing style, to the mannerism. Hell, he's taking over goddamn the music side for his own father. So to them, listen, I know fathers and sons that go to the strip club together. Like that's a dad. I'm going out to the club with my boys. You hit out, man. Your mama ain't gonna let me. Come on, dad, let's go. Like I'm just saying, like Who better to learn the game than from your own father? So I get it. People feel like, man, that's disrespectful. But if doggone everybody, listen, bro, I'm just saying people think that's awkward, but not really, because I'm sorry, but in their lifestyle, they probably be running through females on a boat.
Now, let me ask y'all two a question real quick. If you have a son, are you living? Is it an excuse to live your instill? Okay, so if you have a son, do you instill what you did when you was young? Just like, yo, do what you're gonna do when you're young, get it out the way. You know what I mean? Live your life, but when you're older, you gotta, you know what I mean, you gotta man up. Or you gonna be like, are you gonna try and instill what you don't want him to do when you were young, and just be like, yo, don't do this, don't do that. I'm gonna be hard on you, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Because I know with girls especially, it's just like it's locked down. 24-hour lockdown. Lonzo, I'm putting cases on all you. You know what I mean? So it's training day with girl dads. They spoiled when they was young, but they were growing up. You know, say, oh, you can't have a boyfriend. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I understand the gender roles in that. But if you have a son, are you gonna be like, yo, wild out, do what you're gonna do when you're young, get out the way, but be safe. But when you older, it's time to grow up. So what's the drawing for when you have a son, Monterey? What you gonna instill in him? We all know what you're gonna instill in the girls. It's like, you spoil all that, this, that, and third. You can't have a boyfriend until you're 21. I'm gonna kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get that. So that's not even an argument. But what are you gonna do with your son?
What I've come to understand from what I want to teach my son, or things is I simply want to tell my son the mistakes I made, and then let him use that wisdom to determine his own path in life. A lot of times, because you can't shelter your child, you can't shield him from the world, because there's no way you really can. He's gonna find out some things, the way it is. So I'd rather he find out things from me, and I'm gonna tell him different things. I'm gonna instill the lessons I learned through my life, and try to help him to go his own path the safest way possible, so that he don't repeat the mistakes that I made. But as far as telling him directly what you should do in life, because a lot of times you just have to find out what you want to do in your life on your own. And I learned it. So I'd rather me be the spot that he can come to for wisdom, for understanding, for knowledge, and all those kind of things. The rock that he can depend on when his times do get rough, because they're gonna get rough no matter what. If you live your life long enough, you're gonna have rough patches. And those patches is what help shape you to become the man or the woman that you are. So I'd rather help him travel those rough patches, on his own, with the wisdom and the lessons that I can give him the best way I can. Because if my child can't trust me, and they can't depend on me to be, a good spot in his life to go forward in life, then, I've somewhat failed as a parent. And I take some of the hardships I had to learn on my own, when my dad passed away 10 years ago. And some of the stuff I had to learn about my 20s and 30s, going out here in just the streets and just learning it for myself. So if I can give those kind of lessons, or learn from my mistakes and the things that I've learned, and just give that to him, I trust that he'll be fine. But if I got to be able to do that kind of stuff for him. So that's what I learned. I just give him the lessons that I learned. Give him the wisdom and the struggles and my stories and my past. Let that be a part that, he used to hearing me repeat them stories and everything. Because it's them stories that they used to hear and repeating from their parents. Might have heard that 1,000 times, but that stuff sticks with them. And that's stuff that they go through life with. And just let me instill that in him, rather than try to tell you, hey, son, you're going to be this basketball player, man. I ain't finna try to live my dreams through my child. I'm not finna do that. I ain't finna be one of the parents, but I know you finna do this sport. You finna listen to this music. You finna go through this path specifically. Nah, I ain't finna do that. So that's what I want.
My question is, what anime are you gonna make them watch?
Okay. So forgive me, I'm not a hypocrite, but when it comes to the past and things in life. That's what I'm gonna instill with him. When it comes to anime, from the age of about, I say maybe 3 days old, you will be watching anime from your instillment. You will be watching all of the old school anime from the age of about 3 days.
What are you gonna make him watch?
Years.
What are you gonna
make
know
all of them? You're gonna know every one of them. We're
What's
gonna
the
start
first one?
from Dragon
What's the
Ball
first
Z,
one?
and we're
What's
gonna
the first
move
one you gonna
forward
make him
from there.
watch?
We starting from Dragon Ball Z, and we moving from there. Matter of fact,
This is a sick Negro.
the whole old Toonami lineup, we finna start from scratch. You finna watch all of them, every single one of them. We're gonna start from there.
This is indeed a sick Negro.
Yeah, we're gonna start from there. You're gonna know Goku. Goku might be your third word after Mama and Papa. It might be your third word. I'm letting you know now.
Borderline
don't know.
Yeah. All right. So with me, well, I'll start with B.M.T. I'll go with myself. So it's just same question to you, B.M.T.
That too, Daniel. That too.
Make the watch Gundam Wing. I don't know,
Daniel.
Yeah.
I mean, my children have watched a lot of. I probably say, because my dad, he never like all of us, like my dad's ex military, but he never forced us to go into the military. He just told us. Actually, he just, you know what I'm saying? He never really even talked about his military career. It's just that I remember I was busy in boxing. My dad just started speak just one day. I think he just said, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make sure you have a fallback career.
The Rockies. That is a wise comment. Thanks. Best comment in there. But I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're good. Shout out to BK. He just told me, he said, hey, just have a career to fall back on because it only takes one time. And that's good. That's, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dads, sadly, don't do that where they make sure their son has a fallback agenda in case something does happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying they don't believe in you. That's just saying that, bruh, you need to have something for a rainy day. And that's something my dad used to always do. If you went inside of his bedroom and you looked on his doggone dresser, there was always change. But he said you never know when you might need some change. So I started doing that. Like I started taking my change and throwing it on my dresser. Man, that stacked up to at least about, I think I had at least about $200. Yeah, $200 one time in change. But I never thought about it. But it's something that my old man used to always just do. You feel me? So it's stuff like that. It's the little lessons that I know. Shout out to him. Even when the government shut down, I always had work because my dad taught me how to hustle, how to do grout, drywall, forklift, different things like that. And I was like, damn, why you keep making me do all this stuff? I want to go out there and play. He said, you never know, man. You never know when you're going to need it. And right now, guess what? The brothers who can do or have accessible skills, guess what? You can dictate your value. You can dictate your value. Not no dude who just, I'm a YouTube content creator. Nah, you got to have some skill, Bubba. You got to fixing a car. I'm sorry, but guess what? You could choose your prices. You doggone, you know how to fix a server or, you know what I'm saying, certain skills and stuff. You want to have that stuff under your belt. That man put that into me, whether I got up early at 2:00 in the morning or had to go up with him Saturday morning, cut grass. Thank you, Daddy. I didn't like you when you were doing that shit, but now I'm glad I'm not afraid. Yeah, man.
I think for men in general, when they have kids, I think when they have a son, you want to build legacy. You want to build.
Right.
You're either gonna build legacy or you're gonna build understanding, which means the legacy part is your son's gonna be, you're gonna be Batman. He's gonna be Robin. You're gonna steal all the knowledge you went into him. He's gonna want to be just like you and be a junior and be all that. Or you're gonna build understanding. You're gonna build understanding that he's different. He's not the tough guy you are, or just like not the athlete you are, or just like maybe he's just an artist. Maybe he wants to sing. Maybe he wants to dance. Maybe he wants to perform. And you just a hardcore football player. Like don't derail your son with what he wants to do. All right, you want to dance, you want to sing, go ahead. I'll be right there. You know what I'm saying? Don't derail what you want to do. I think for having daughters, though, that just makes men soft. Just like that's your princess, your baby girl, stuff like that. And you're gonna say that all the way to she probably like in her 30s. But it just takes and you're not gonna approve of anything. Anybody that she introduced you to, you just like no man's good enough for her, stuff like that. So just like it's a different growth. So it might be it's a different growth through having a boy versus having a girl, but it's the same in some way, shape, or form. Nobody's I mean, the what your kid may do if the boy maybe not be good enough, and then who with your girl, you know, whoever they introduce you to, it just may not be good enough. So there's different levels to just being a parent and whatever the case. But you know, I got a daughter to deal with, so whatever. We're taking one day at a time. I'm not looking forward to the high school years and
Look,
don't feel bad, Carl. I just took my daughter. I just took both my daughters to the dance, bro. I met my daughter's boyfriend.
Oh God.
But see, the thing about it is,
bro, that's all I got to say.
But see, here's the thing. Listen, the reality that we got to be understanding is that, listen, man, if you was out there running and playing the game, you got to understand, somebody else got to play Nintendo also. Somebody else got to pick up the controller also. What you can do is teach and show your daughters, hey, teach them, train them. Don't be scared to tell them the BS that you did. Tell them use a goon, use a creep. So listen, don't make the same mistake.
Shout out to the creep squad. Shout out to the creep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it sounds. I know some people don't like hearing that, but we talking as men. Like, yo, hey, we gotta let our daughters know. Like, listen, I know when that dude starts saying certain stuff to you, I know. It's like Hunter x Hunter. We right now. We in the games right now, bro. You got to tell them. Listen, bro. I know that what he's doing, and I'm trying to let you know. So they're gonna think you hard on them. Same thing. Like T.I. I'm not trying to judge him, but he didn't teach his sons the same game. He was hard on his daughter, but his son's out there making the same mistakes. So
I'm like, he did what to you, man? I did that in 2004. So just like,
right. Like, I mean, bro, you should have kind of went over that. You know what I'm saying? And that some stuff, trying to keep that from your kids actually hurts you. It actually hurts your legacy, because now they're gonna find. Listen, bro, you gotta understand. I believe it. I'm a wholehearted believer in this. Like, if you don't show them your genetics is like something about you don't have to show your kids. Sometimes they can just pick up on it. Why? Because they are 50-50 you. So they're going to understand, like, damn, how do I know? How you learn how to do that? I don't know. I just was good at it. They didn't see you do it, nothing. They can just do it just like you, if not better. Because they're genetically part of it.
Then you nurture it, you support it, you
right.
Cultivate it, you instill that, hey, you got a talent here. Don't give up on the talent that you was presented when you saw it. There's no point in doing that.
You know what I'm saying? I know we all wanted to be manga artists, bro, but we just, it wasn't our time, or we just couldn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many of us all want to draw manga? But now you start seeing your kid drawing. Do you go say, well, when you go to Walmart, do you pick up that pad and them color stencils? Say, hey, like, let me show you some of my old drawings. You know what I'm saying? Like, pull out some of the drawings you had and say, well, dang, Dad, I didn't know you draw. Yeah, but I had to do this or that, or certain things came up. So then guess what? Now they can do it, because one, you know how to get them there. You know what I'm saying? You know how to get them there. And that's the thing about it, where probably ASAP, and if people knew about ASAP's back history, he didn't always have a good childhood. So guess what? Now him and his girl are both rich. So yeah, he probably wants he's like, yo, now I get to be in my kid's life. Now I get to hold my kids. A lot of black men kind of wish our dads actually got to spend more time with us, but they were busy working. So I don't got no salt or smoke against a man that actually got that going. You know what I'm saying? My kids were watching Berserk and Vampire Hunter D. I'm like, who the hell told you to watch that crazy shit? I don't know.
Damn.
I like it. I like it. My daughter watches dark horrorcore anime. She's done crossed that line. Sailor Moon ain't shit to her. She be wondering why.
She watching Blood Plus and stuff already. It's over with.
I'm just saying, she be asking the question. We be asking like, why don't anybody hit them when they're twirling? I'm like, damn, you my child.
My daughter's got into the deep underbelly of YouTube. I'm just like, listen, just go at your own
Lord.
risk at this point. You got it.
Oh Lord. Hey, is there gonna be like
the niggas that be playing with Mario and Luigi dolls and just like doing this fucking extra shit? And it's like, man, all right, you got it at this point. So just like
the same, bro.
Other than that, we're gonna wrap it up with one question. We're gonna wrap it up with a little question for tonight. What do you do when you talk to actual woman that acts like a lady?
So how do you treat them?
No, what I'm saying is like, you get like, let's keep it a buck. You talk to a woman in 2023, you talk to her, blah, 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 blah. You talk to her, you probably get a nude maybe like a couple weeks into it. Maybe that's not her jam. She don't send nudes. She just be like, she's actually like a lady. She just like, don't send nudes. She might send this picture of her fully clothed and she not like out there in the street. She's just a homebody. What do you do when you're talking to an actual person that is acting like a lady out there? So you just have to court this person. You don't got, you're not sent nudes in like the first week or two. You're just like, you actually have to build something with this person. Do you think it's just a waste of time, or you so enthralled with this fast money that you don't really build something with a person that's actually a lady out here in the streets and in the sheets?
So
you got it, bro. You got
Is it not your speed?
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. We ain't gonna hold back on
let me load up the violation button. Just
not a violation button. We've been contained on there, and I'm keep being with you.
Yeah, we've been pretty good today.
Yeah, we're gonna stay there.
Y'all been good Negroes today.
We're gonna stay that way. Along that pathway, you determine what you want from her, and we'll determine what you want. Use that to determine how you go about that path with her. If all you want is just some yams, bro, go on, keep it pushing, because you ain't finna get them yams from her easy within like first, 2, 3, 4, 6 months, for the 90-day rule to the 6-month rule, whatever. So if that ain't what you want, bro, just go on about your business. But if you find this a little something special that you want to invest some time in, then as you traverse through your roster, and you make more and more time for her, if you find something that works, that y'all gonna stay to spend more time together, and you make it work with it. If it's not what you feeling, go on about your business, bro. Don't create more villains. That's the only thing I'm trying to get. Do not create more villains. Don't do that. As long as you don't create more villains, bro, you just keep it a buck. Can't nobody be mad at you. That's all I got. If you meet a lady, somebody that's not really out here in the streets, that's not doing none of that, that's taking it slow along the way. If you don't think that's a lady for you, if you ain't feeling like that after first few weeks or something like that, you ain't really seeing no spark or nothing like that, go keep it pushing, bro. Just keep it being with you. She'll find the knight in shining armor for her, and you'll find your freak in the sheets and lady in the streets for you. Do that. Just don't create no villains. If you ain't about the long-term action for her, you ain't feeling like that, don't invest 6 months in your life just try to get some yams and make another villain. Let's not make more Twitter statuses saying men ain't shit. Let's not do that in 2023. That's all I got to say. Don't do that. As long as you don't make a villain. Do not make a villain. As long as you don't make a villain, bro, you solid.
Making villains is crazy.
Don't make a villain, bro. That's why. Do not be one of these brothers that's just finna be out here. All right, bro. I'm going to finesse her for about 4 to 6 months. Soon as she think I'm ready to invest, long term, Next thing you know, I'm talking to her sister. Don't be a villain, bro. Don't be a villain in 2023. That's all I gotta say. Don't be a villain.
B.M.T. will go wrap it up with you. You making villains out here in the streets.
I have done my fair share of damage to humanity. I have stepped back. I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm not. This is why I'm trying to do my atonement, man. I know I put out some vitriol women out there, man. I promised them I was trying to save some hoes, but I was just trying to get into this fuck. I just fucked up the next man's chance. I'm not. Listen, bro.
You was trying to be super Negro, and you was out here with that cape on.
Listen, I was being the demon. I was out here, bro. Listen, bro.
You was spawn out here.
Listen, bro. Yeah, definitely, boy. I had my necromancer shit going. I done fucked. I'll tell you how low my creep level went. I used to go to the welfare office and the goddamn the clinic where the girls were getting birth control and hang out there and say like my girl.
What else? Talk to him. What else?
Y'all can judge me. I don't give a fuck.
Make a whole army. You passed
now that my pickup line was my girlfriend had an abortion on me. I'm done. And then the girls go, "Oh, fuck you." God damn it. And so guess what? The other girl, women will empathetically want to coddle and want to nurture a hurt man. They want to.
What else?
So I've done my evil to humanity. Knowing damn well I wasn't trying.
I'm happy you opened up to us. This is a safe space, but it's not
evil.
It's not going anywhere else. This is going on the internet, but we're not gonna.
Oh no, it's fine. But I've already talked about this. See, I'm never going. I say this to tell men. I'm not going to pretend I was a saint. See, that's what people fuck up at. They try to pretend that's something, and then they get mad when it comes out into the light. Not me. I'm gonna tell you. Like I'll tell my sons. Listen, I know she seemed like she's an easy catch because my uncles used to. They trained me. We were trained by a lot of men to go after the easy catch. But what we didn't understand was, guess what? You just now made a goddamn predator. But understand, now these women out here, they're on the hunt for weak men. Now they're taking advantage of men. So we gotta start thinking that, hey man, like we made some demons out here, bro. We made some demons, and so I honestly try to tell, I try being more respectful, more understanding. These things happen, bro. I can promise you. Every man that y'all think out here giving this game, if a man out here trying to get this game, ask him. So what fuckery have you done in the world? What Donovan Sharps have you rocked? All these game coaches, all these fools and stuff. Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, they still on that bullshit. They still on that demon time, bro. So keep that same. Yeah, that's the thing about it, man. Like, hopefully, listen. Here's the thing about it. A lot of men, they don't want to. They want to find another. A lot of men don't want to. They want to play on easy mode. They don't want to. Versus a woman say, "Hey, I'm trying to find a man that's going to actually love me and actually make a family." I agree with my brother, man. He said, "Hey, just leave her alone, man. Leave her alone." I had a church girl that said that. Listen, if you ain't, God forgive me, if you ain't trying to form a family, leave me alone. Yeah.
Crazy.
Listen, I stayed with her for 3 months. Got to give her that licky lick, dicky dick, and then after that, I left her.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Understand?
You violated yourself, you violated her, and you violated God. How do you feel?
There's a place for me in Niflheim. I understand that.
Shout out to Niflheim. Shout out to Ragnarok.
At least he's gotten to a better place. He's gotten to a better place.
At least he knows
He's
exactly.
He's a
going.
reformed villain. It's just, hey, sometimes you gotta own up to the fucked up shit that you do.
And listen, if you're the villain in your own origin story, I respect it even more. But
I'm just saying, like, but I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, these are things I have to teach my daughters of things I did. You know what I'm saying? So that way they understand, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Nobody likes telling the bullshit that they did, or better yet, how many baby daddies gonna tell their daughters or their sons, listen, I ain't really mean to get your mama pregnant, but shit happened.
Only if they ain't with their baby mama and they like, son, I'm gonna be real with you. You about 18, 19 right now, so I ain't gotta pay that child support. I'm gonna be real with you, but you really shouldn't have been here, bro. Because your mama, it was that one drunken night on that bachelor party for her friend, bro. I was having a moment. She was there. Shit, like, nah, he ain't going down that route. Let's be real.
But listen,
see what I'm saying?
Listen,
see what I'm saying? It hurts.
We learn, we grow, we cultivate. But Locker Room Talk, this was a 3-man podcast, but appreciate everybody over on 99 Media, B.M.T, Business Minded Talk, Blur Cartel. Subscribe to all those channels.
God damn, I need a drink.
It's all simple, it's all easy, it's all free. We choose to do so. This was the Emasculated Man episode. Shout out to everybody watching already. Shout out to Angelica. Shout out to Dan Warman. Shout out to
Angelica. I'm sorry.
Shout out to everybody watching. BK from the Rockies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. 300 Survival Bro Rock. Go subscribe to Bro Cartel. That's all you gotta do. On YouTube. I'll say specifically on YouTube. So we appreciate that. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Made Spider can't hear. AK Mr. AKA. Put your mouth in a figure for a leg lock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what it sound like. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. Shout out to B.M.T Business Minded Talk. Shout out to Over 99 Media. ASAP the GOAT for showing up. What it do? Where you at? Where you can find you?
Damn. Listen, y'all can find me in hell. That's where I'm going.
You can find B.M.T in hell, Niflheim, Purgatory, if you get reception there. ASAP the GOAT. Where you can find you at?
Fuck.
Look, I am not that dark in my heart, in my head. I may be an a-hole at times, but look, B.M.T, he gonna make it out. He ain't gonna be down there. He ain't gonna be down there. He was, but he ain't down there no more. Otherwise, your boy Monray Hudson, everywhere it says Monray Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you see it, that's probably me. Come here, we got to say what it's on Blur Cartel over our 99 of Broke Ugly Dudes. All on the YouTube. We here.
But other than that, follow Blur Cartel on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. Especially on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. If you watch this right now, it's not that hard. Just do it real quick before you route. But B.M.T showed up. The demon showed up. I don't know if that's powder on the avatar, but
Lord.
Shout out to my
This is my true form. This is my true form.
They lost me with
dust.
that one.
I'm beyond dust.
I'm gone. They
I'm
lost
beyond dust.
Shout out to everybody, Jonathan Majors. I didn't disrespect you. B.M.T did. So if you want to do something in the future, notice I didn't do it. But other than that, we'll be back. Locker Room Talk. I think we'll be back with Roundtable on Wednesday. I don't know the topic and that part. But we'll be here. Appreciate y'all. Do what you can do. Stay hydrated. Don't fuck your coworkers. All that good stuff. We got it. Shout out to the Yellow Bucket Boys. We out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Carol, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Y'all get that lunch break in.